Hello, test, test. Okay, we are live. Hello again, everybody. It's me, Mikey with a 3. Long time no see. Somebody's got to stop me. So we have a 9700X 5070 build for you today for a very good friend of mine from childhood who actually bought the first PC I ever built back in 2009. So very happy to be able to do this for him. It was actually pretty easy to get the GPU for this. I was pretty excited about that. Yeah, so 9700X, 5070, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, 750 watt power supply. Pretty standard build, air cooled with the Arctic Freezer 36 black and RGB. It does well. We had tons of airflow, 10 fans in the case, another XT Pro Ultra. I love building in this case, especially an air-cooled build. It's very easy to build in. And yeah, I mean, I have very high praises for this case. I talk about it all the time. No real trouble. I had it done in about an hour and a half. And after I spent about an hour configuring, benchmarking, stress testing, all that stuff, ensuring stability. And it's great. It's really nice. Obviously, with air-cooled builds, you're going to have a higher temperature, so under load, especially all-core. But the stuff that, the kind of tests that you do with like Cinebench and stuff don't really equate to real-world, what's the word? Real-world stress, I guess, or real-world load, I would say. He's going to be gaming and streaming on this, so it'll be perfectly fine for that. And, yeah, I mean, it's a wind tunnel in there. You got reverse airflow fans on the bottom, standard fans everywhere else. And so it's got a total of 6 intake fans and 4 exhaust. And it is absolutely gorgeous. You guys will see at the end. This is kind of a staple build for me. I build a lot of these because this is around that $2,000 to $2,500 mark, and that's really where the best value is. So this PC will be great for gaming. And you know, a lot of people don't really like the 5070, but it was fine for me. We don't have many options as far as what we can buy. Maybe the 9070 XT would have been better value, but especially with people that are streaming, I don't really like to recommend AMD GPUs. It's just the way I am. I'd rather deal with NVIDIA and all the things that they offer for streaming. It's just a much better experience for the end user, especially for people that aren't too familiar with PC hardware. It's easy for me to set up for them, and it's easy for them to maintain. So, obviously, NVIDIA's had some pretty crappy drivers recently. But I'm sure that'll fade, and they'll get things figured out. This PC did about 400 FPS in Firmark in 1080p. And I set the curve optimizer, and I lowered the boost clock by about 200 megahertz because it is air-cooled. We don't want to be thermal throttling, and it was totally fine. So it turned out really nice. You guys will see in the end. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy the time lapse here. Not bad. All right, let's wrap this up. First, let me make sure we posted. All right, good. Okay, all done. That was record time, and it came out awesome. Really nice. I'm very happy with this. Absolutely gorgeous cable management. It's fucking mint. Be one happy guy, Kenny. All right. Top-down camera's off for some reason. Turn that back on. Probably just got hot or something. Yeah, just got hot. All right. So this is for a good friend. This guy, Kenny, childhood friend of mine. He actually bought the first computer I ever built from me. And I want to say that was in 2013. It was right after I graduated high school. Yeah, that was a Q9400. That was a Core 2 quad Q9400 with a GTX 260. And that PC is probably in a landfill. I did try to track it down, and we were unable to find it, which sucks. But 14 years later, here we are building him another one. He's going to love this thing. Tons of airflow. I love this case. I love building in this case. It's great. The fans it comes with are great. RGB looks awesome. When it's air-cooled, you get the top and bottom M25 Gen 2s. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this was a 9700X and a 5070. I'm excited to see how it performs. I'll be setting Windows up and doing some benchmarking and stuff here shortly. But yeah, I'm going to cut the video here. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a legend. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Again, I just want to reiterate the fact that these videos are much more me being much more focused on the quality of the build over education. Maybe one day I will focus more on the education and I'll do guides. But for now, this is my business and this is how I make money. I sell PCs. So my main focus is just building the PC right and making sure I do a really good job. So anyway, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Got my mouse over here today. I know exactly where it is. See ya.